Okay, this is yesterday, the 24th of July, 11:04 a.m. What we're looking at this time around is something a little bit different. Instead of the water runoff videos, I've been focused on that due to the storm drain restructuring, maintenance work, whatever it is, and the PAG 3 permit violations. That's why there's been a slew of those videos. Today we're getting back to something that's been an ongoing problem, I would say. We're going to be addressing the breakdown issues and how do they occur. And more specifically, pre-trip inspections. So what we're looking at here is bus 547. It was utilized earlier in the day by Bieber staff and then parked here. And now we see a driver arriving. I'm going to speed it up here for continuity's sake. It's 11:05:09. We're going to see him hop out, grab some things out of his trunk, toss them on board, close it up, back in his vehicle, and drive away. It's 11:07. But then we're going to see him return after 11:11. Now, lots of videos out there you can find pre-trip inspections for various CDL vehicles. What we're looking at here, I would say, is a very average example. Now, regardless of the bus being down here near the maintenance staff, I mean, normally they're parked further up the hill or as pictured in the background. They're absolutely in the elements. So here is an instance where the weather is actually, not hindering the process. What we're about to observe, so we see the driver board the bus, 11:45, a little bit after 11:12. So we see the bus being started. Now, for continuity's sake, I'm only going to speed it up about 4 times normal speed. What should we be seeing? Normally, the driver arrives, depresses the brake pedal repeatedly to deplete the compressed air in the vehicle. That, then, turning on the key, would hear an alarm go off. Start the vehicle, see that the gauges begin to operate. We see engine oil pressure come up, perhaps temperature, but mostly that compressed air number begin to come back up. You can do an on-board inspection for the specifics of being a motor coach, but the real basics of what I'm talking about are just simply a compressed air brake CDL vehicle. Now, so at that point you would start the vehicle, it's running, you turn the lights on, you perform your walk around of it, listening for any odd engine sounds or anything visibly leaking out, checking all the lights operation, returning back to the vehicle, shutting it off, performing another walk around, listening for any sort of escaping air from compressed air, looking underneath for puddles, but then opening the engine compartment in the back and physically inspecting the fluids, returning to the vehicle, and restarting it. Now, this is a bit of a generic overview of what I've given, but the basics of it are there. The specifics of each manufacturer, the fact that it's a motor coach, inspecting the bathroom and the seats and whatnot, that's all part of what is a very basic procedure to be done on anything with air brakes. So, at 11:17:55, we're going to see the driver exit the vehicle and begin a walk around. Now, it appears that one of the lights isn't working here. It's because of the angle of it, the way it's mounted in there. It's just not visible on the camera. And by 11:18:43, reboards the bus. 48 seconds. And then a few seconds later, it is brought around to the ticket booth region to allow passengers to begin boarding. Where it stays until 11:27, where it is then backed out and began its trip to New York City. This is a chain in the link of events that leads to these breakdowns, the vehicle fires, 2 vehicle fires, and a wheel detachment. These are some of the reasons that these events occur. More to come.